I just pulled a muscle then. I think that's what it was. So let's hope that I'm right. If it isn't, this could be the last trip I do. To be this late, it's just gone 6 o'clock. I should be there by past. Let's see how we can do. As I say, I just rigged something which hopefully is going to clear before long. So far. I think it's not getting any worse. I don't think it is. Flashing on that sign in a minute. Yep, just about. Now, what's better we get every light red? That's possibly a good sign. Oh no, it's not. They've changed too soon. We're not going to get through this one. I don't think. We might do. you're watching us.
First act of films which we're hearing in this live reader, BBC Radio 3 from Royal House in Covent Garden. We heard Simon O'Neill as Sigmund, Evan Westbrook, Sieglinde, and John Tomlinson with the orchestra of Royal House leader Pascal Vassiliev, conducted by Anthony Milano. Two of Cura will begin in about half an hour from now. With me here this evening is Barbara Eichner. Barbara, with an absolutely fabulous music that is that extraordinary, great romantic suite.
Yes, it never fades to sweep people from off their feet. I mean, I've never actually heard it. So
this one's not going to stay green. It can't do.
It's just overwhelming.
Can't possibly stay green.
Mistaking the incredible sexual undertow to this music, and yet the couple who are lovers.
Famous last words.
This incestuous theme must have been incredibly shocking in Wagner's day.
Well, I'm sure it hasn't lost some of its shock value even now, especially if their passion is expressed in such an obvious way. Of course, Wagner's contemporaries were very much shocked when they first saw it on the stage in the 1870s, and with all the commentators, whether they liked the music or whether they didn't like the music, they all acknowledged how powerful it was. There was one correspondent from the Augsburg newspaper, Hans-Michael Schletter, and he went there and he tried his utmost to be fair, even though he didn't like the music very much. But he acknowledged that every note was like a drop of lava, and that even the most competent person in the audience couldn't help to be incensed by this kind of music. But then, of course, he becomes very censorious and says, yeah, but it's incest after all, and he's pretty concerned that something morally questionable is painted in such glowing colours.
But in anything way, there is retribution for this infringement of absolutely primal laws. One kind of rule of Wagner's opening breaks is this extraordinary aria that we get in this act, the Winterstorm, where Sigmund could spring unlike any other music he's also.
Yes, of course Wagner wasn't against melody or against a beautiful flow. As you just said, it has to be dramatically motivated.
Still nobody in the chat. Oh dear, what a pity.
Of the act are quite gloomy and very sad, and he just doesn't have a good opportunity to exert such a tune. But of course, when Sigmund and Sieglinde awaken to their feelings and spring comes in, this is of course a perfect opportunity.
Just returning to the scandalous theme, there is this theme of adultery. And this had rather personal relevance to Wagner at this time.
Yes, especially when Hadlle was first staged in Munich in 1870, because actually the first time it was heard wasn't as part of the Bayreuth Festival 6 years previous in Munich, and I'm sure tons must have been grappling, because that was only a couple of years after Wagner had to leave Munich, because he had started.
Now that's the furthest we've gone before we're going to get red lights.
Wagner had been ousted from Munich because of his political views, and they even made the king lie about the whole thing, because the King Ludwig actually felt compelled to write a public letter saying that nothing has happened and it's all above board, and of course Cosima and Wagner were by that time already in Switzerland. So yes, I think everybody must have been very, very tickled by that coincidence of life at work.
Come on, Julius, where are you?
We'll talk more shortly. Now for the next in our series of Radio 3 opera guides, which will also be available as free downloads shortly. The Wagner expert Terry.
Valkyrie is a huge contrast with Das Wankel, which, looking back, seems a more frigid world of gods, dwarves, and so on. Valkyrie starts with human beings.
Here, the sound of a man running. He's a fugitive. Running through the woods. There's thunder and lightning, it's a storm, and a man turns up on stage collapsed in Hunding's hut.
Wotan has created these renegades, Sigmund and Sieglinde, children that he had with an earthling mother. And so we have this rebellious character, Sigmund. Wotan's created him to be exactly opposite to what he himself is. He stands for anything right, proper, ordered. Siegmund is chaotic, is ferocious, like a child of nature. Sieglinde, his sister, evidently married him to him. Proud man. He comes home to find that his wife is in the company of someone else.
One of the central aspects of the opera is the wild eroticism of the first act. The scene of incest. Quite shocking for the 19th century, quite shocking for the 21st century. Wagner writes music for this in such a way that audiences, even from the 19th century, began either to identify wildly or repudiate it entirely. Wagner got away with this in a certain way because he believed that the incest was between mythic figures from long ago, but he also believed deeply that somehow love ruled everything. It was a natural phenomenon.
Place where you could go left unread without any problem.
Sees love between the twins Siegmund and Sieglinde, and she realises that that's more attractive than all the stuff she's been brought up on battles and fights and stuff, and she acts independently. And Wotan has been wanting someone to act independently, but he doesn't really.
Brunhilde is a rather special character in the sense that she is supposed to be this rather masculine goes out and chooses the slain. That's what the name actually means. What's so surprising is that you have an entire first act of an opera that makes no mention of the title character. It's a kind of Wagnerian conceit, arrogant in the sense that you just kind of sit there and wait for the second act, which you finally does appear. Has this rather touching relation with her father. The fact that she's able to act as his will at the same time that she knows better than him. But there's some things that she doesn't know. She has to understand what this physical sexual love between Siegmund and Sieglinde is really about. It's totally beyond her experience.
Brunhilde tries to persuade Siegmund to go with her to Valhalla. This all sounds great until he realises that his beloved Sieglinde will not be able to go with him. There is nothing that Brunhilde can do to persuade him. He would rather go to hell than be separated from her. This makes a great impression on Brunhilde. It marks her transition from being like character to becoming a human being, which is why she has to take her leave from Wotan.
Such a huge journey for Brunhilde from this wild, favorite child of Wotan, defiant. She grows into a woman. She sees love she experiences it. That's a huge change.
A bit too near that one.
She comes there prepared to as a hero and leave his loved sister on Earth. And the remarkable musical transformation throughout that scene is so fantastic because we find her finally submitting to understand
that was annoying.
What this physical love is about.
First had gone across the crossing while it was
psychological transformation
against them.
Like getting her to sing this melody, which was
so it was stopped there for nothing.
Death and feet together
effectively.
In a lyrical way by the end of the scene. So of course we then believe that she's understood what the depth of that relationship
right, son.
One of the great turning points in that song, just in development, is Siegmund's rejection of Valhalla. For one thing, he's choosing his love, Sieglinde, over immortality, over fame, but he's also rejecting immortality in a religious sense. Feuerbach's great thought, in a way which Wagner is very taken with, which permeates the whole of the Ring, is that God, and by extension the gods,
Notice we're now losing
is
time.
simply a being of man's own invention. This impoverishes man, because what man has tended to do is to transfer all his best qualities, love, charity, to this imaginary figure. By rejecting Valhalla, Siegmund is also saying what we need to do is bring things back down to earth. The world ought to be ruled over by humans, not by imaginary deities.
By the end of Valkyra, Wotan realises his plan to get the ring back is logically impossible. But before he reaches that revelation, he's severely punished, his most beloved daughter, for daring to defy him.
Brunhilde basically has to beg for mercy. Having initially been extremely angry with Brunhilde for defying his wishes, he relents, and having wished to put her on her rock and to be discovered by the first man who would come along, assents to the solution that she puts forward, but only the bravest of heroes, the one who will actually be able to cross
Something on at the arena tonight, by the looks of it.
will possess her, and that
Oh, what?
sets things up for Siegfried.
Wagner expert, not really. In that guide to the Valkyrie, you also heard the voices of Warner Brothers' music director, singers John Tomlinson and Susan Bullock, historian Sarah
If it stays fine tonight, I just might go and visit that balcony. If it stays fine.
John Etheridge in Nightway was talking about Wagner and the philosopher Nietzsche. That'll be happening in the second interval of the opera tonight at around 8:15. And you can
Hello, William.
in our series of 83 opera guides in the first interval.
Thank goodness somebody's arrived. We're almost there, actually.
10 minutes or so, you'll be hearing the script.
You're not going to see much more now. You have to look at the highlight, I'm afraid, because we're nearly there.
Reinhold feels like a play. It's conversations, banter, and calculation, whereas the discussions in Valkyrie are much
MA12, PGE, your lights on, Tom.
Antonio Pavano. In this Keith Coleman production here at Novello, the scene is set for the succession of dialogues in a version of the Home of the Gods we saw first in Rheingold. But since they moved out, the place has gone to rack and ruin. There's a gaping hole smashed through that great window wall at the back. It's a bleak scene with a wind blowing outside, tumbling pages of torn-up books in its path. As Wotan comes in through the window, wearing a long velvet coat out of an old ash tree, he has to step over piles of debris, mainly books which have been thrown out of the smashed cabinet on the side. At any rate, the red
Why are we running Windows Messenger? We shouldn't be running Windows Messenger.
Now we meet Wotan's favourite Valkyrie daughter, Brunhilde, for the first time. She's sung by the soprano Susan Bullock. Her character goes through perhaps the greatest changes of all in the progress of the Ring cycle.
It's a fantastic journey from this sort of wild child, Wotan's favourite daughter, sort of almost feral, crazy Valkyrie girl who grows up so quickly in that piece, who takes her own power into her own hands and makes decisions and goes against her father, and then the journey from that.
How's things with you today, William?
Falling in love with Siegfried, unsure, not knowing who she is really anymore.
It's been mixed here today.
And she's not a woman yet.
Some rain, some sun.
Process in Siegfried, and then the Götterdämmerung where she is fully human, fully in love and having a wonderful life, but then is betrayed and loses everything.
This is about what makes Wotan's favourite movies.
I think she's got a great spirit. I think probably, for me anyway, she's almost like the son that he hasn't had. She goes with him in battle, I mean all the girls go, but she's sort of the team leader, and he says to her in relation to that, who am I talking to? When I talk to you, I'm talking to myself, and she says, yes, I'm your women. So we are two sides of the same coin. They're so similar. That's what makes the parting of them. And three, when he vanishes her to sleep on the rock, so beautiful because they love each other desperately and they're so similar. So he has to sometimes much.
Susan Bullock singing throughout this ring cycle. We get a brief preview of the ride of her Hadlle sisters, and when she appears, she gives us some
Hello, dragon.
rides on your toes from halfway up the ladder. No formed helmets or anything like that here. She's wearing a simple layered black dress.
You might lose my signal shortly because we're going under some bridges.
Spear. By this time, Siegmund and Sieglinde
So keep your fingers crossed.
mountains. Wotan tells people that to help Siegmund in the coming fight with Hadlle, that he's going to be forced to change his plans. This is a turning point for him and for the whole progress of the ring. Brynhilde is Wotan.
The beginning is so incredibly exciting with Brynhilde singing her Hoya to Horse for the first time. This cheeky game between them. Then it becomes really serious when Fricka enters and she knows that she is right with everything. And when is she going to play that sword card? Then it is, as Wagner stipulates in all the dramatic elements that he writes in, it's all about Wotan's demise from then on. Then this happy, cheeky Wotan from Rheingold, he will never see again. Until maybe the last scene.
Brynhilde
You're going to see the tallest
in the development of
apartment block in Manchester now. There it is, the Beetham Tower.
to demand Siegmund's death.
47 stories.
Incest, her flowing Victorian dress, higher necked, Sophia is arrogant.
With a 3-floor penthouse on the top, owned by the architect of the building.
Things about these works production is that it exposes the humanity of the characters. They are actually human, tools, gods. So the important relationships have the complexity, the moving tenderness of things which is real. And tell you
How Fricka manages to get Wotan to
There's a hotel at the bottom,
protect him
up to that bit that sticks out,
quite
and then the top is all apartments.
harsh to see on the stage, because here you have this great god, Zeus, Wotan, call him what you will, reduced to like a pile of rubble basically, by very strong arguments. She doesn't understand that this free love and this open society that Wotan is on about, and Wagner is on about. She is protest the rules of law. She's very, very clear. She's very passionate, but she's passionate for her marriage to Wotan.
Now that's unusual. We don't usually get through there.